No parent should have to bury their child, knowing it's me that put him there. The guilt will never go away.
I feel your pain.
I'll do anything to get him back. Anything. My work was what lured me here in the first place. It began showing me things I never should have painted. Things Charles should never have seen.
What am I to you? I took care of you, saved you from your miserable life. You'll never find a man better than me. You owe me.
I owe you nothing. We'll leave now.
You're not going anywhere. You are mine!
Simon.
Come on. It's over now.
Or is it? Didn't realize there were chain links around these tentacles. Yeah, okay, so we're back. So, yeah, I feel like they cleaned up the cobwebs a bit here, didn't they? Which is also a little weird. So, yeah. Oh, this is now open again. Interesting. They clean out the... They did, look at that. So they did clean some things here, like some of the furniture. But it's mostly... Oh, they also cleaned out the table here. Okay, so they did start putting this place in order just a little bit. It's still crappy and everything, but I mean, this was once a marvelously splendid, awesome house, and it could become one again at some point. Is that that's the policeman? That's
How are you, Bradley?
Bradley.
Ah, it's you, Pierce.
Yeah, well,
I'm just worried about Marie. I mean, Dr. Colden. Have you had any news?
Tell the truth. Like, no, we're gonna tell him the truth.
I'm so sorry, Bradley. I could do nothing to save her.
What do you mean? What happened?
I'm not sure what happened, but I found her body in the cellars of Riverside.
You sure that you've got nothing to do with it? If she hadn't tried to help you, she might still be alive.
I'm
Seriously,
sorry.
Bradley?
Truly.
It's that slug, Fuller. I swear I'll shoot him.
good plan.
What do you say, Pierce? Are you with me?
Yeah, we are. Mary Colton would not have wanted that. I'm not sure about that. His grief clouds his judgment. What? We don't know that about Fuller. Fuller will pay the price. Oh, we could say something really weird. Oh, I'm so tempted to do this, but I don't... Like last time, we only had like one choice, right? Let's say something weird.
Have no fear, Bradley. Dr. Fuller will not escape the clutches
Oh.
of destiny for long. Sooner or later, he will be judged for what he has done. You just need to have faith.
What are you talking about? What's this story of destiny?
Yeah, that's a good...
No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to wait for some mystical intervention. I'll take care of him. Myself.
Alright, well,
We
I'll...
must do something for those who are still alive, Bradley. Sarah is still in danger as long as the cult is active. We need to see this through, otherwise Marie's death will have been in vain.
You're, the voice of reason, Pierce. As always.
Really? Have you been the voice of reason until now? I really doubt that, but okay, sure. Bradley, if you say so. Glad you see it our way. So that is not actually... Because, like, when I saw that first time last evening, I thought that that option was crazy talk, right? Because it's just in these weird alien hieroglyphs. So I was like... I was expecting us to say something like, oh, don't you worry, the dreaded one will, you know, exact revenge... or some such, but I didn't expect there to be like a completely reasonable and reasonable line to come out of that. That's really weird. It did say a sanity check, so it could be that the outcome depends on whether or not we succeed at that role, right? In the paper and pencil role-playing game, there was this mechanic of a sanity check, which would basically determine in a stressful situation whether your character would stay cool or whether the character would essentially lose it. You know, how much it would affect him to witness something horrible, for example. It's really interesting that now during the day, this place is... It just feels like completely non-threatening anymore. Interesting.
Was Sarah Hawkins telling the truth?
Okay, so we actually... I wasn't actually expecting this, so we do have to look around here some more. Oh, before we do this, let's have a look at these places here. Okay. Alright, let's do the reconstruction scene here. Also known as inspiration from the gods. Alright, so we're mentally back in the... Alright, so let's see.
What kind of ritual was she preparing?
Yeah, I still think this was a protective one.
Was the painting of the Shambler displayed here?
Yeah, that's... That was probably not good, was it? Well, we're not actually looking at it. We're just remembering it, right? So... I hope nothing can actually come out of this.
Mrs. Hawkins never told me why she was in possession of the Necronomicon. How did she survive her encounter with the Shambler?
Okay, do you remember when I mentioned this was a lot less threatening during the day? Okay, so... The circle was not that she was inside protecting herself, it was the more classic, let's keep the thing contained, sort of circle. Alright, okay, we need to...
How did she react? Was she afraid?
You would think so. And then?
Charles Hawkins was ready to do anything to protect his wife.
Ah, okay. She screamed, he came in. And saw what happened and They failed something, something. Yeah, so he came in, saw what was going on, and drove him mad. Is that what they're saying? I think that's what they're saying. We could probably... Ah, yes, we can look at our character sheet again. So we are up to 30% mythos knowledge. That is actually not a good thing. 32% not science, medicine. Do we have any character points right now? We do have... Do we have any? I don't think we have any, right? Oh, we do. Ah, we got 8 character points. Okay. So, let's see. What do we want to upgrade? We've maxed out investigation here. And I'm thinking, because we've been having some problems with speech. Well, actually, no, we've been okay. I'm thinking of maxing out eloquence here. We could also upgrade psychology a bit. Oh, let's go, because that's only 1 character point away from tier 4. I'm not actually sure what these represents, but I'm assuming that the challenges in the game are sort of assigned to the tiers, right? And if you're not tier 4, you can't complete the tier 4 challenge. But I'm not sure about that. It would be very, very tempting to actually max this out. It really is. Improving the skill increases your chance of forcing doors or mechanisms or of using violence during interactive discussions. Yeah, I haven't really found much use for that, which is fine by me. But yeah, I think eloquence is probably the way to go here. And we're gonna ditch the last point into... probably spot hidden, right? You know what, let's do it. I'm not like a, I'm sort of like a all or nothing kind of guy, right? Here or here? We have not really been having problems with spot hidden, right? And so far as we can tell, we've either been really lucky with them, or all the actual required quest items can be found, or, and this has also happened, there were always alternative routes to pursue. So I think we're actually going to put the last point in psychology here. Not that I really think it matters that much. Alright, so we go. And sanity. Oh my goodness. Alright. The cost of truth. While Pierce's sanity is growing dangerously weaker, his increased sensitivity to the occult opens new ways for him. On rare occasions, he's now able to unearth hidden truth when he speaks to the inhabitants of the islands. With everything connected with the myth, using it comes at a cost. Okay, so we shouldn't actually do that as much as we can. Is the Necromonicon endowed with its own conscience? Conscience? No. I mean, consciousness, right? While investigating the Hawkins mansion, Pierce came into contact with a residual image of the lost book. The work is so powerful that even the memory of it is enough for the detective to lose some sanity. Pierce is not the only person to have read it, as he suspected Sir Hawkins also studied it. Charles Hawkins, yeah, that's the tentacle guy. Trapped in madness. Death, yeah, reading the Necronomicon that we did, that was probably not so smart. Meeting the Shambler, yeah, that was actually really scary. His mark on the psyche of the investigator is still under the influence of the creature. He's almost stabbed his own hand. Yes, we did that thing. Alright. Ah, yes, so... Oh, okay, so we can now go through... I thought we didn't have the key for this, but I don't remember. I could have sworn that... Oh, no, wait, that was the one that was on the bookshelf, wasn't it? Interesting. Okay, so this was covered when we were here last time. I'm pretty sure about that. Doesn't seem to be anything that we can interact with. Okay. No, okay. Hi there. You working on anything important? Can we talk
I
to you
prefer
again?
to be alone.
Yeah, I expected as much. Well, at least we talked him out of doing something stupid, right? While I do not disagree with the notion of actually putting Dr. Fuller down, it seems to me... Oh, and we cannot go in here anymore. Okay. Or could we ever do that? Can't remember. It seems to me that that is not... How should I put this? The most constructive or effective way to approach this. Yeah, the guy here is the owner of the bookshop, who did not die after all. I'll talk to you two in just a moment. No, let's not drink. I've been trying to get Pierce to become sober. We haven't actually indulged in alcohol since we got to the island, I believe. At least not that I am aware of it. I'll talk to you in a moment. I will talk to you in a moment. I absolutely will. I just want to check how much of the mansion is now accessible. I'll expect this to be about the same as before. One thing that I worry about a little bit is the, yeah, this one here. It's coming up, the office. Okay, we can actually go down here again. So, like, if I were them, I would have at least closed this. I mean, I know there was a cave in, and I'm not actually eager to go back down into that cave. But I feel like actually just closing this would be a good idea, because you presumably can't... Well, you could push it open. But you could still, you put, like, you know, some furniture in front of it or whatever, so that at least it makes a lot of noise when someone opens it. I think that would be very prudent. Also, frankly, I'm not really sure why they're staying in this place. Alright, so let's talk to...
Mr. Pierce.
Oh.
We were waiting for you.
I know, I saw you.
Sarah doesn't have much time.
Really?
What are you doing here?
Did you think I would let you confront the occult without supervision?
Nah.
This is too dangerous for a bookworm like you.
Algernon, I need to talk to Mr. Pierce.
Very well, Sarah. I will be in Charles Hawkins' office.
Yes, you do that. Keep an eye on the circuit door, please. That seems like it's a good idea for someone to do. There's a good boy. Alright, Sarah.
You seem different.
Yes. When I woke up this morning, my mind was sharper. Cleaner. I can still hear the voice calling me. It is so strong. So ancient. Enticing. Dangerous. I may never be able to escape his grip, but for now, I can keep it at bay. I know what I owe you, Mr. Pierce. But I can't come back to Boston with you.
I didn't say you should. Charles Hawkins is dead. There's a cult in Darkwater. So we can't select that. It's because of the Wanderer. Why is the Wanderer? You feel guilty. Charles Hawkins is dead.
There's nothing left for you on Darkwater.
Except my sins.
Sarah, we all know you're not responsible for the actions of your husband.
And what about the Wanderer?
The creature who killed Francis Sanders.
So, he met his fate.
That was the
You
Shambler.
understand, yes. I must find it and kill it.
We already
I am
did
the
that.
only one who can end its slaughter.
No.
Oh no, we didn't, did we?
You will come with me to Boston.
It was invisible.
I owe you no obedience.
This isn't about what you want or don't want to do. You would risk destroying the world
Just because
What?
you can't face the consequences of your actions.
How do we get
I am willing to atone for my sins.
No. You're just trying to erase all proof of the mistakes you've made.
I know what I have done. I will not rest until the creature is sent back to its dimension.
I will not rest until the creature is sent back to its dimension. Is what she's... Oh, yeah, let's go with the sanity thing.
You can't give up. Even knowing the stakes.
Yes, thank you.
Still, I won't let you go.
What?
You will stay here until I find a safe way to return to Boston.
That's ridiculous. Listen, Algernon knows of a way to protect me. Help him find what he seeks, and we may all survive this battle.
All right. I'll help you.
That was weird. Yeah, I guess that is like a dice roll, and what you answer depends on what you do roll. Still, that's a weird little thing. All right, well, let's talk to the guy in the office. There's the guy. He didn't close the door.
Seeing you again. Ah, it's you. I'm here for her, not you.
I don't care why you're here. Your usefulness is the only thing that matters. How do we protect Mrs. Hawkins from the influence of the forces that claim her?
By following Charles Hawkins, that imbecile of a thief, of course.
What do you mean?
He found something. An amulet. The symbol engraved on it could protect Sarah.
Could?
We are dealing with forces that by far surpass what your intellect can process. Feel free to ask me any question regarding the matters that exceed your grasp.
Yeah, maybe my fist exceeds your mouth. He sold the dagger to Sanders. He must have a plan to get rid of it. Or... which we shall not use here, because... yeah, can't do that every time, right? He sold the dagger, Dimensional Shambler. Yeah, let's ask about the creature.
This creature, the Shambler. What is it?
It is a hunter. It travels from one dimension to another to hunt down its prey.
Francis Sanders was one of its victims. How could a creature like that end up in one of Mrs. Hawkins' paintings?
Sarah has an uncommon gift. A connection with entities that live beyond our reality. I doubt that she was aware at the time, but when she painted the picture in a certain way, she called it.
And now it remains in our reality.
Let us say that it uses the painting as a portal into our reality, and we make enticing prey for it.
That's why we must find a way of sending it back to where it came from permanently.
Okay, but we did destroy the painting, didn't we, with the dagger? Might have not been enough, I guess. So, the one thing that this seems to confirm is that Sanders, that was the guy that we found in the sanatorium downstairs, and who poked out his eyes, wasn't it? He got killed by something invisible. So this now says that this was the same creature. Which is, again, kind of weird, because I feel like we kind of dealt with that. He sold the dagger to Sanders.
The dagger with a strange sign. Was it you who sold it to Francis Sanders?
Oh.
If you are referring to the dagger of the ancients, then yes, it was me. Why?
Do you know what he intended to do with it?
Francis was primarily a collector of occult objects. He liked rare items such as the dagger. But I doubt he knew its purpose.
It allowed me to send the creature you call the Shambler back into the painting.
Fascinating. But I am afraid that this might only be short-lived.
You mean that thing could come back?
Yes, that is why I am looking for a more permanent solution.
A
It must
flamethrower.
never come back.
Talk about stating the obvious. Yeah, so why not just burn the painting? You know, as long as the creature is inside it or beyond it. Obviously, you would have to make sure that it's not in our reality while you burn it, because presumably then it gets stuck here. But we know we can send it back by stabbing the picture with the dagger, right? So first we stab the picture with the dagger. The creature gets sucked back in. And then we burn the thing. Seems like a straightforward plan, doesn't it? I think, because this just said he, you know, like, he sold the dagger. I think this he here refers to this guy, not to Charles, because that was the previous context, wasn't it? This is, again, a little small, weird glitch there.
A genius like you must have already found a way to get rid of this creature, yes?
I sense your sarcasm, but it does happen that, yes, I do have a solution. I think I can destroy it, but for that I must approach the creature, and to be able to do so, I need the key to Hrie.
Another one of your baubles.
Okay. It is no bauble, unbeliever. It is a very powerful protection, able to repel very ancient forces. Much more effective than your cult.
What does it look like?
It is a golden amulet, bearing very ancient inscriptions and an elder sign at its center. A star with an eye in the middle.
I've already seen that sign. Where can we find it?
Therein lies the problem. That foul thief Charles has hidden it somewhere. I found this drawing among his personal effects. I think that it has something to do with the location of the amulet.
I'll follow this lead. You continue searching.
That is what I intend to do. As for you, return here the second you find it. I don't want it to disappear again.
Oh, okay. I think I recognize that. That is, I want to say, isn't that the bust upstairs in the room? So two weird things here. One, can we talk to you again?
It's you again.
Okay, so yeah,
That's
I'm
all
gonna.
I wanted to know.
Yeah.
All in good time.
I think that's the bus that's upstairs. Let's have a quick look here. Nope, that's not the same. Yeah, I think this is the bus that's upstairs in the art room. So yeah, two weird things. One, for some reason, we're now holding something in our hand for the very first time. That's a weird little mechanical quirk. And second of all, sometimes we have a weapon and sometimes we don't. So he said we have a gun, but like we haven't been using that a lot, right? Yeah. I'm fair sure that's a bust upstairs. Let's check it out. That's it, isn't it? The sketch must guide me to the artifact concealed by concealed Charles Hawkins. Where have I already seen it? This I don't remember quite so well. It is kind of weird that Charles would make a painting or a drawing of where he hid the amulet. But it's a skull, so a skull should be easy enough to locate. Oh, we are holding that again. Alright, fine. Yeah. The turnover books, a bust. Is that up here? Probably not. That small thing does kind of look like it. Yeah, that's... Look at that. That is the correct sort of statue. Well, there's no skull nearby, so this is not the place. There's really only one other location for this, I guess. I mean, it could be... Well, it could be any random table, I guess. No skulls in here, right? No. It could be any sort of random table, even like in a hallway or something. But I'll assume that the main room that we should check out, actually, that could be here somewhere, right? Still, my main suspicion is that this would be the in his office. But it could be someplace like this, right? Oops. Let's have a look, see here. Oh wait, no, there it is. Of course, there's the skull. Yep. Found it.
This is the amulet
Oh,
that
boy.
Drake was looking for.
What? Okay. Not sure what that was about. We did get a character point, looks like. Let's see. I'm thinking of updating psychology more. We've maxed out investigation and eloquence. We're at 70% spot hidden. I think I'm comfortable with that. Can't manually upgrade these two, unfortunately. Strength, I feel, is pretty useless. So yeah, I think that's the way to go. And I should probably spend points every time I get them. Because if we don't, then they're basically just sitting there idle and not benefiting us at all. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go back to the guy. And we leave this pleasant scene behind and enter, I'm sure, the next nightmare. Hi there. Genius like you couldn't find it? I did in like 2 minutes.
Ah, it's you again.
Yes. Yeah, let's give him the amulet.
I think I've found what we're looking for.
Let me see that. Yes, that's it. It's perfect. We are saved.
Was.
I must tell Mrs. Hawkins.
Yes, do that.
The problem is, though, there's one amulet and 4 people. And yes, another character point. Oh, that's hurry up. Oh, conveniently you are now here. Hi there.
I have it. It's a strange amulet. I hope it will protect you, considering that nothing will help you change your mind.
You must understand. I already went too far.
What have you seen that's so terrible you convinced yourself that you had to risk so much?
I can't tell you now.
This story is going to end badly.
Pierce! Chief West is here with Sullivan.
Who?
Bradley, you take care of Sarah. I will deal with them.
You sure? All right.
That's odd. They're in cahoots with the evil people, huh?
I've been hearing about you a lot lately.
Yeah, they are.
You seem to enjoy causing trouble.
Nice job, Chief. You got me. Great police work.
You can try to play smart with me all you want, Pierce. Witnesses have identified you as the one who set fire to Riverside.
Witnesses? How convenient. That's not the whole story, is it?
I don't care about your stories. Save them for the judge.
I don't even think we set fire to that place, did we?
Us cops, we base our investigation on facts and testimonies. You might want to try that next time.